Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Momming Abroad. I post videos about mom-related topics and expat-related topics. And today is a book rotation video where I show the Montessori-style rotation of books that we have downstairs available for my 2.5-year-old daughter to choose from. We do have books for her both downstairs and upstairs, and she usually has about 20-ish books on her downstairs shelf, as you can see here in the video, and this is for her to just pick and choose from as she wants throughout the day. Now, part of the idea behind the Montessori method is that children can go ahead and choose the books for themselves, and it also should be easy for them to see and choose the books, which is why I have tried to organize them in a way that is easy for her to pick and choose the one she wants. Granted, it does not always stay this neat and organized for a long period of time, let's be honest. Usually by the end of the day, it is a hot mess over by her bookshelf, or the books are all over the living room in different places where she likes to read, but that is okay. I try to clean it up and tidy it up every single evening so that when she wakes up again in the morning, she can easily find the books that she would like presented. Now, this is my Montessori side of things, but I also am currently enrolled in a Waldorf course, and I am very interested in applying some of the seasonal changes to our book rotations, so look forward to that material coming up, and also check my previous videos in the description box for more information on how we do this. Now let's have a look inside the books that I have chosen for this book rotation. Okay, so the first book, in no particular order, this is Dr. Seuss, Oh, the Places You Will Go. My daughter did not take to this book when I first showed it to her, probably about 6 or 8 months ago, but she has been enjoying this, so this is staying in for a second round. This next book was a gift from our daughter's childcare provider. As you can see, she really enjoys coloring in it, which is totally fine by us. And this is a Bible that is in Dutch, and she really loves this one. Okay, I think this was in even my last video, to Lula's Ice Skates. This book has been with us in the rotation consistently for many months now. She simply loves this book. She loves figure skating. It's wintertime. It's a great book. I have taped the rip that she made in one of the pages, but nonetheless, she really loves this one, so it was a good purchase at Barnes & Noble. Okay, this little German book has been with us also quite often in the rotation. She always has at least 1 or 2 German books in the rotation, and she loves animals, so this is just a really nicely illustrated book, so it is a good, consistent book to have. Okay, this next one, Dr. Seuss's ABC book. This was a gift from a friend of mine who has several kids, and my daughter loves it, so it is staying in for a second round of the book rotation. Okay, after many months out of the book rotation, I am attempting to get my daughter to like this book called Madeline, or Madeline. I am obsessed with it, so I hope she'll like it this time. And as always, I always have at least one Eric Carle book in here for my daughter. This one happens to be the Very Hungry Caterpillar's Finger Puppet book, which includes different foods and numbers. Okay, this book is a little bit young for my daughter, but she does really enjoy it, and it's very colorful, so I've brought it back in for another book rotation, and this was a gift from one of my students. We try very hard to use second-hand books and to be as sustainable as possible in our book purchasing. Okay, another fan favorite is Roald Dahl's Opposites. We try to include a lot of repetition for our daughter so that she can learn through these patterns of repetition, and we really like Roald Dahl's books, of course. Since we live in the Netherlands, Dutch has become our daughter's main language, so I am trying to stimulate some extra English education, and I've chosen the popular Dutch book series Jip en Janneke, an English version of the book. It's still a little bit advanced for her. I'm going to link the bookstore where I got this in the description box, so be sure to check out Jip en Janneke in both Dutch and English. Okay, one of my childhood favorites, Where the Wild Things Are. My daughter does love this book. She has always loved it since she was a little girl, and we got this secondhand at a book sale from a school library, and it is still a great book. Okay, another childhood favorite of mine. This is The Giving Tree by Shel Silverstein. We introduced this to our daughter basically from birth, and she goes through phases where sometimes she likes it and really wants to sit there and have it read to her, and other times she's not interested, so we haven't had it in the rotation in a while, and we're trying it again. Okay, next is one of our Julia Donaldson story collection books. I got a big bag of these for a really low price, completely new from another expat mom, and she loves this one. She loves whales. The illustrations are gorgeous. So yeah, this one's coming back after a little break. Next is another classic in our book, Goodnight Moon. We always have at least one kind of goodnight bedtime story book in the downstairs bookshelf, and this is the one for this rotation. Okay, The Gruffalo by Julia Donaldson is a classic. We haven't had the original version in our rotation in a while, so here it is. This next book, What the Ladybird Heard by Julia Donaldson, is another really good one for vocabulary building and learning the names of animals. It's bright and colorful, and it has a little bit of a scary story to it, but it's also age appropriate and fun, and it rhymes, and it's a great book for learning and also for your imagination. We always have an English Bible in our rotation. This one is one of my favorites since the pages can't be ripped, and it's just very bright and colorful, and yeah, it's one of our favorites. This next book is one of the books that I got in my starter kit when I was in Usborne at-home consultants. I have a video about how that was not the most positive experience for me, so check that out on the channel if you haven't seen it already. But I've never opened this one since I was afraid of my daughter ripping the pages. It is a Lift the Flap book, and it's very well made and very pretty. So I now feel that she's old enough to have a look at it, and the pictures are very bright, and the Usborne books are wonderful, so I'm looking forward to reading this one with her now. This next one is a kind of Dutch classic, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, and I know that our daughter really loves these little mouse figures. She has some toy ones that she absolutely adores, so we have this book here as well as a kind of miniature board book. Can you even have a book rotation without Dr. Seuss? I don't think so. Here is one of the classics, Green Eggs and Ham. Absolutely love this. It's great for learning vocabulary and rhyme and repetition, so this is definitely a favorite in our household. Okay, next is a German board book in a kind of miniature size, and this is just one about animals. Our daughter loves to read her multiple German animal books that she has, so we threw this one in there as well. Next are two miniature board books that are condensed versions of more traditional stories from Usborne. You can see here Little Red Riding Hood. It is very watered down and simple and colorful and easy to follow for a young child. And the next one is a Lift the Flap book in the garden. Our daughter absolutely loves this one. It's bright and colorful, and yeah, just very age appropriate for a 2 to 3 year old. What Dutch child does not love Jip en Janneke? This is a little girl and a little boy they're friends, and it's a very traditional, popular children's series, and our daughter is no exception. She absolutely loves Jip en Janneke books. This book is one of our daughter's favorites. We have kept it in the rotation for a long time. It is called I Like It When, and it shows different situations where both the baby penguin and the mama penguin are enjoying what the other person is doing for them or with them. And since our daughter loves it so much, we will probably keep it in the rotation for a while to come. This next one is the kind of book that our daughter absolutely loves. She loves to learn new words and see pictures of them. And this is all the words you need to know before you start school. But it is great because it includes some of the more basic words as well. So you can definitely make use of this already when your child is 2, especially if they have a pretty strong vocabulary base, such as our daughter. And it's just really handy to try to build off of that. And it's colorful and bright. It is a board book, so the pages are sturdy. And I really think we're going to get a lot of use out of this one for years to come. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and let me know in the comments below if you have any comments or suggestions regarding books for toddlers or other video ideas. If you enjoyed this and would like to see more of it, just let me know, and please make sure to subscribe if you enjoy my contents. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you back here soon. Bye!